So students, we were doing the exercise 4th B of chapter 14. In my last video, we have done till question number 6. So we will continue to do this exercise. So now we will do the question number 7. Question number 7 is convert to minutes and seconds. Question A, B, C, D are given here. We will convert into minutes and seconds. So take out your notebook and we will continue. So question number 7 we will write convert to minutes and seconds. Here is part A of question number 7, 78 seconds. We know very well 60 seconds equals to 1 minute. Remember one thing, students, when we convert second into minutes and seconds, we will divide it by 60. So 78 seconds equals to 78 divided by 60 minutes. When we divided 78 by 60, it will be 1 minute 18 seconds. So the answer will be 1 minute 18 seconds. Now question number B, 197 seconds. So 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, we know very well. So 197 seconds equals to 197 divided by 60 minutes. So when we divided 197 by 60, it will be 3 minutes 17 seconds. So the answer will be 3 minutes 17 seconds. Now we will move question number C. Question number C of question 7 is 360 seconds. We will convert into minutes and seconds. So we know very well 60 seconds equals to 1 minute. So 360 seconds equals to 360 divided by 60 minutes. When we divided 360 by 60, it will be 6 minutes only. So the answer will be 6 minutes. Now question number D, 7206 seconds. So 60 seconds equals to 1 minute. So 7206 seconds equals to 7206 divided by 60. When we divided 7206 by 60, it will be 120 minutes and 6 seconds. So the answer will be 120 minutes 60 seconds. 6 seconds. Now students, we will move question number 8. So the question number 8 is change to days and hours. In question A, B, C, D are given here. In question A, B, C, D, the question is given hours. We will convert into days and hours. So in notebook, we will write question number 8. So part A of question number 8 is 36 hours. We will convert into days and hours. Remember, students, when we convert hours into days and hours, we will divide it by 24 because we know very well 24 hours equals to 1 day. So 36 hours equals to 36 divided by 24. When we divided 36 by 24, it will be 1 day 12 hours. So the answer will be 1 day 12 hours. Now part B of question number 8 is 72 hours. Same as we know very well 24 hours equals to 1 day. So 72 hours equals to 72 divided by 24. When we divided 72 by 24, it will be 3 days only. So the answer will be 3 days. Now question number C, 186 hours. 24 hours equals to 1 day. So 186 hours equals to 186 divided by 24. When we will divide 186 by 24, it will be 7 days 18 hours. So the answer will be 7 days 18 hours. Now question number D, 482 hours. So same again, 482 hours equals to 482 divided by 24. We will divide it 482 by 24. So it will be 20 days 2 hours. So the answer will be 20 days 2 hours. Now students, we will do question number 9. So question number 9 is test for leap year. In question number 9, some years are given here. We will check and test which year has which year is leap year and which is not. So we will check. Students, we will know very well when we will check the year which is leap year or not. We will divide it by 4. When we will divide it 4, if remainder is left, if any remainder is left, so it is not a leap year. And another way, the remainder is 0, so the year will be leap year. So question A is question number 9, 2008. We will check 2008 is a leap year or not. So we will divide it by 4. When we will divide it by 4 of this year 2008, so it will be 502 times. The remainder is 0. So 2008 is divisible by 4. So it is a leap year. Now question number B, we will check 2015 is a leap year or not. So when we will divide 2015 by 4, there is a remainder 3. So 2015 is not divisible by 4, so it is not a leap year. So 2015 is not a leap year. Question number C, 2020. So when we will divide it by 4, the remainder will be 0. So 2020 is divisible by 4, so it is a leap year. Question number D. Now we will check the year 2400. So when we will divide it 2400 by 4, so there is no remainder. So 2400 is divisible by 4, so 2400 is a leap year. Now question number E, 2100. When we will divide it 2100 by 4, there is no remainder. So 2100 is divisible by 4, so it is a leap year. I hope students you will be understand very well. So students, our exercise 14B is completed. You will do this exercise in your fair notebook very neatly and cleanly that I have done. Thank you. And in my next video we will do exercise 14C.